Yeah, it happens a lot for me though. But it's fine. It is what it is. I mean, they said they were going to give me a break, and then the quest comes up straight away. Like, yeah, don't worry. Enjoy your rest. But however, I've got a quest for you. Like, thanks for the break. I appreciate it. Right, let's do it. We're on a main story quest. We're going. Minfilia is wearing a wary smile. Might it have something to do with the newfound fame? I'm famous! Until not so very long ago, you were but one of many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Ida and Papilimo that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ilfrit. God, keep reminding me how good I am. Ah, you have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in doing so. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Soel. Or rather, you have guests. Huh? Beg pardons? Ah, Lady Minfilia. Radiant as always. I am given to understand the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, great company of Limsa Laminza, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. As you can see so well, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the great companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ilfrit's bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit that they have here. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. Jesus. I find myself wondering how word of Soel's deeds spread so quickly that the immortal flames should know of his triumph is to be expected. But what of the other grand companies? That Drew, is that you? Your reputation precedes you, Master Barrett. 'Tis no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. And imagine our pride when we learned that you began your journey as an adventurer in our own Gridania. Know that the people hold you in high esteem, and that you will always be welcome among us. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant men such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together, let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelves Wood. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Master Barrett. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. A man of your talents with the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ulder. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strengths to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa Laminza to the shores of glory. Okay. We have a choice to make now, I think. Which one to join? Lady Minfilia. Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding. Maybe a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the grand companies are all encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technical resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa Laminza, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ulda. Serving a grand company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you're agonizing over which great companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day may not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your alliance at a later date, you're entitled to do so. And yet, I concede that it is no small choice you face. Ah, a thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each grand company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses out to help you make an informed decision. What you say, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. this Immortal Flames flirting so hard, like, oh, you're so beautiful. Oh my god. It's a, like, why, what? Why are you trying? Why? Stop it. Very well, let's all hear our leader speak and then return here with his decision. We eagerly await your answer. Okay. So they said about we can change decisions. Like, change our mind. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed and not best suited to the discipline of military service. But I strongly urge you to join a grand company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, so well, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is won't. Is what they love is won't. Oh my god. Is that actually real English? Is won't. That is actually real. Have I never heard of it? Immortal Flames, obviously carrying a torch for the ladies. Yeah, I never changed. I don't know. Too much hassle, and I can't betray the flames. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one man. In the midst of a great grand company, however, you will be one man amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The grand companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Okay, that's good. Yours view is changing so well. You have the power to help shape it anew. None can say that the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now, it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will apprise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. Okay. Do we have to go to the remembrance? Or can we just pick? Can we just go, you know what, actually? You. So use of both flames. What made you choose flames? And if I choose like something else, like if I want to go to the Twin Adder because I started off at Gridania, like what benefits? Okay. They make you listen to all of them. It's pretty much just cosmetic. Okay. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting so well. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly. And often. To a few too many people. Ahem. Next time, I'll be sure to hold my tongue. Literally, if necessary. It's okay. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the remembered services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of 3 services, and Elder Seedseer Kan-E Senate will deliver her address at the Miketo's Amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ulder, where Flame General Ruban Alden will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored there's to be a special guest. How exciting! Last but not least, you make your way to the stateroom in Limsa Laminza, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Blowfish will be giving her address. I say Blowfish now because it looks like Blowfish. It happens. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the Sentry Santhale, and he will admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go then. I hope you find the remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. Okay, so let's go to Gridania first. You know what I should have done? Been smarter about it. $531. Yeah, it's fine. Oh. So we're gonna be seeing the Elder Seedseer again. That's fun. Please tell me they speak and I don't have to speak at all. Like, I want to rest. Please. Please, I'm praying.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The 3 seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelves Wood.
Oh. Yeah. That was funny. You're like, oh, people died in the thing, and I was like, yes! Yes, they're speaking! Oh, I'm not happy that they're sad, I'm just happy that they're talking.
Fearful of the green wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races.
Hi, Ricky. It's going well. How are you? I hope you're doing well.
So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced
But you do
a
not.
life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelves Wood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat.
Woo woo!
5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice.
I don't think it'll let you post it. If you whisper it to me, I will post it. Because I don't think there's a mod in. Or if there is a mod, they haven't messaged no one. But no, if you feel free to message it to me.
Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
My son to the calamity. I lost my son to the calamity.
I didn't actually know what they said. I just heard words and I celebrated. I didn't actually know.
The three seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
Oh, it's just funny because you clipped out the thing before it. You clipped out the fact that I said I hope this dialogue. That is perfect out of context. Oh my god, that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Thank you for the clip. Oh. Oh, that's brilliant. I love it. Oh. As long as it's not real, like, it's only a game. Why'd you have to be mad? Oh dear. Brilliant.
A man could walk
Thank you for the clip.
without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
Yep. Of course.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder's standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children!
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
All
forest.
the elementals!
Okay. That was long. That was very long.
If you'll permit me. Alfie, no.
God damn it. Hey, Sammy, welcome in. Sorry I haven't popped in until now. I had a major busy day and now I'm knackered. Hope you all do all good and have a great stream. No, hey, Sammy, you never have to apologize for popping in. This is still on time. I'm still streaming, mate. Oh, I need to stretch though. My back is killing me. But no, I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry that you've had a major busy day. Oh, it's been good. We've done quite a lot of the main story. Take that back. I've probably done like 0.2% of the main story, which is 2 hours long. I've literally just went main mission, main mission, main mission. And it takes forever, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Alphanord, hello.
And my sister, Alize, at your service.
Okay.
I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler.
Indeed.
You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Imagine closer. Chocobo! Oh, you couldn't have paid them a little bit more to carry on reading the lines. No. The Gradanians are unfortunate enough to have been content with 2 beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, are wont to summon the bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gradanians, until recently, at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, and change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ramu. I should probably write these names down. So, the Ixal wanted primal something. The Sylphs or Sylphs want primal Ramu. Okay. The Gradanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resource. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will take before it's broken. The 12's word was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gradania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, we will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, Garuda, that's the one. Primal Garuda. Meanwhile, the Ixal continued their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gradanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? Well, perhaps we will find out. The Elder Seedseer's words fell on the fertile ground. I think I'm going to go for the Twin Adder anyway, because I started off in Gradania. And it just makes sense, you know, start off where I started off. I support them as my grand company. Again, if it's mostly cosmetic, and I can still help out with, like, the other grand companies, like the Maelstrom and the Immortal Flames, if I could still help out, if things hit the fan, then happy days. If not, then, yeah. Oh no. I can't wait to be like fully fit, healthy, because I can still feel like my nose getting blocked up now and again. It's so annoying. How old is this game? 2010. So it's 13 years. No one's seeing me do that. No, no, no. This isn't the gold saucer, guys. Don't worry. This is Limsa Laminza. Yeah, this is yeah. Yeah. I'm not gambling. Not gambling. Ooh, let's go. 1080. You'll love to see it. Ooh, 720 for that one as well. It's not bad. Oh, no. Yeah, exactly. It's a special disguise. See, you know. 3. Okay. 1. No, come on. Oh, you couldn't have given me it. Oh, okay, I'll take that again. Back to back. 1080. Okay. Go on, 10k. No! Wrong corner. Wrong corner indeed. Oh, the top row was 3-6. Oh, damn it. Damn. Damn. If I got the 7, I probably would have went for that row, but because I got the 3 instead, the chance of that was 10k. Damn. It's all good though. Still, what was that like? 2,000 today? A person attacked my otter. Okay. Let's actually, let's attune to this because we haven't actually done that. We get the fast travel. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's go and attend the remembrance service in the other places. So let's go to Alder, like we're supposed to. See, I knew if I went to the gold saucer, then go to Alder, I don't have to spend 120 gil. Genius. This one? Wrong one. Yeah, it's so difficult to find all the places. My bad. Right, let's wait. More talking. So I can put my controller down.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanimal herself!
And Roban as well.
Thought he was about to kick her. Like, he proper revved it up.
Flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Rauban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Naldal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
I mean, I haven't got the stream up, but I'll do the math. I mean, I don't know how long an hour is for, like, subs. But he's on day 11, and he's got 8 days left. So, 20 days. He's got to do 20 days, basically. I don't know how, like, how long he put, like, one sub to be. If that makes sense. Like, I don't know how long it adds to it. Like, watch it just be adds 10 seconds now.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled.
It's an MMO, Sammy, so yeah, you complete, like, a campaign online. So there are dungeons, trials, raids and stuff that you could do as a team. You could also, like, do fishing as, like, a party and stuff. You could explore the world as a party. But then you have, like, the main story quests and the side quests that you can indulge yourself in. And yeah, it's honestly a massive game if you ever get into it. You can play the free trial, which is, like, the main game and the first DLC. You also get to level 60 before having to buy the game. But I bought the game early because it was on offer. And Matthew, hello, welcome in.
Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save?
No worries at all. No worries at all, Sammy. For Final Fantasy XIV, though, for, like, the YouTube side of things, I might put, like, the dungeons and stuff onto YouTube. Maybe, like, some of the, like, big parts of the main story, like the ending of A Realm Reborn, and the DLCs and stuff. Like, I might do that. But I'm not gonna do what I did with Hogwarts. 80 parts. I accidentally duplicated a part. So there's 80 parts in total for Hogwarts. Which I'm gonna have to... I don't even know. Maybe do like 4 a day. To just get it out. Because obviously from next week I want to start Mass Effect 2. And then that game will start being posted. Custard, hello, welcome in. I had to do homework. Would have been here a bit more early. No worries, Matthew. Hope the homework went well. And I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Mass Effect is such a great trilogy. I can't wait to play it. Honestly, the second game, I'm expecting it to be better than the first. I'm expecting it to be better than the first. Again, we do have commands now. So if I do Mass Effect, oh dear, it would help if I actually typed. If I do Mass Effect, this will be where Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 are placed. But we'll also have Mass Effect 1 command, where you can watch the whole playthrough. And obviously Hogwarts. So I'm going to, whenever I get time, make like a spreadsheet or put in my about section of games I've played and the games, how to like find the playthroughs on it. Because if, you know, people want to see Mass Effect 1, my playthrough of it, I mean, there's like 18 hours worth of content on YouTube, something like that. Sammy, you should do it on stream. I see that. I see you being a great Mass Effect. That's a great game to start on as well, because you know the game and it's actually something that you've played throughout. Nostalgia. Imagine using YouTube for actual content, not just for me. Honestly, what I use YouTube for is highlights. I use a lot of YouTube content for just highlights of like any football that I've missed, basketball, because basketball's on at ridiculous times in the morning for me. Am I hell staying up to watch that? I do sometimes. And F1. I watch the F1 race, and then I watch the highlights, and then I watch the teams talk about it, and then I watch the talk about the talks, and yeah, F1, I go down a rabbit hole when it's an F1 weekend. Like, F1 just takes over me. It's an F1 race this weekend. I'm streaming after it, and then after the stream, I'm probably just going to indulge in just F1 content. Recaps. Sammy, you know what to stream now, Mass Effect. That's actually a pretty good category as well.
Name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death.
Like, if I go to the Mass Effect category now, 203 viewers, and, you know, let's say that you're streaming Mass Effect. You've got 5 viewers, you'll be in the 3rd row. So you are more likely to be found in Mass Effect by people who just want to watch Mass Effect, watch people who have played it before, or just, you know, are Mass Effect fan like you, than if you were playing Breath of the Wild. Let's see, how many people are playing Breath of the Wild right now? 3.2 thousand. And if you had 5 viewers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You would be on the 10th. No, hang on. No, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th. Okay, at the bottom, it's a bit messed up. I think they've just missed. You'll be on like the 13th, 14th row. So, yeah, I mean, let's look at Final Fantasy XIV as an example as well. At the minute, 7.5k people are watching this game. I'm currently on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm on the 8th row. So finding me on Final Fantasy is a lot harder than finding me on Mass Effect. I would be third. I would be third on Mass Effect right now with the amount of views. Obviously, the amount of views I have right now might be just for Final Fantasy. Probably is. This game's incredible. How are you searching that? If you just search the game on Twitch, you'll see the followers, and then if you do from high to low, you can see where your stream is. So I've just seen my stream. I'm on the 8th row in the middle. But yeah, yeah, you can also search, and what I like to do if I'm searching for multiple games, right click, open a new tab, just so I could like go through multiple games. And there's also some great sites out there, Sammy, like Sully Gnome. Sully Gnome, that's how you spell it. Twitch Tracker itself. Like, use all the stats sheets just to see what games you think will do well for you. Because at the end of the day, Twitch is the best game. You're playing the biggest game streaming, basically. You're playing a game inside a game. Because to grow, you've got to play Twitch. It is what it is. No worries, Sam.
Our enemies surround us.
Sorry for the little side thing. Let's get back to the remembrance service. Sorry, mate. We're trying to remember what happened 5 centuries ago, and there's just me talking about Twitch. Like, oops, my bad. He was waiting patiently for me to finish that. What a kind guy.
Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of
Oh, my controller.
Yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Ul'dah stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people. Ya for Ul'dah!
Together we are one.
Your grace.
Gotta do my daily roulettes while I listen to you play the story. Wait, what are your daily roulettes? I've seen a lot of people. Is that mini Catpot, or is this literally like daily dungeon raid and stuff like that?
Raoban?
Raoban? Do you get like additional?
Of Ul'dah. I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you.
Do you get extra XP? Ah, okay. Thank you. Oh, okay.
Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measured that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived.
No way he's just holding it like that. That's insane.
For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people.
Okay, that's cool.
Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are by fire reborn!
Okay. He has a really good voice actor voice.
Fancy meeting you again.
Hello. Oh, now I have to speak. The old Dons have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal elf Ifrit, which we've already bested. But I'm gonna write it down anyway, just so I know which primals is to what. Primal Ifrit. And we've already beasted this one. Judging by the look of distaste, take it you encountered them. The Aldens do not shy from confrontation. If Alf threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So they have dealt with Ifrit thus far, smoldering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Guardians have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees come to continue in droves, and Ulda has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him, ever increasing frequency. Every time they do so, Uldans send their forces to smite the primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition, which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder then, that their mortal flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. But we've already beat Ifrit. Obviously, they couldn't come back. I get it. But, I don't know. I feel like the Flames are in good hands. I think they're in good hands just for the fact that, like, if ever need, they've got the Scions there. Like, literally on their doorstep to help out. So I think Ulda don't need me. And if they do need me, I'm part of the Scions, I'll help anyway. So, yeah. Not go with the Flames. It'll be between the Twin Adder or the Maelstrom. Let's see. Nimza Laminza for 220 gil. I'm going to quickly pop to the toilet though while we travel. So, be right back. Right, here we go. I'm guessing we have to go to the hall. That's just my guess anyway. Yep, here we go. Here to attend the remembrance service. Be quick. The Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Let's go. To the stateroom.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
Ahoy, me hearties. Oh, this is Blowfish.
700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Fish, 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 fish. Sorry. Ahoy!
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano.
Buenada.
That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa.
Good Ania. I started there, so it's kind of fitting.
Fought harder or with more courage, yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin have risen?
Bastards,
While
mate.
the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now, the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port.
No, it's great to see you. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a great sleep. And hopefully our school is less, what's the word? Less busy. This game is full of inspiration and speech. It's just a part of the game that we're at. They're doing remembrance speeches at the moment.
We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened.
Normally it's me doing all the talking.
Maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well.
Mark ye well.
Without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men.
But see you soon, Greedy. Have a good one.
To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Oh, if I'd done that stand-up shows, I'd be leaving. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm pretty tall, and we were on the front row, and my legs got sore, so I put them literally just on the stage a little. And they roasted the shit out of me just because I'd done that. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, leave me alone. All I did was to rest my legs, and they took the piss. Because my legs are long. I was sat next to a 6'5" person. I was like, he's taller than me, pick on him. I was like pushing my friend in front of me, like, heckle, get him. Like, don't pick on me. Oh, they would roast me so hard. If I did stand-up, I'll be out in the first minute. I'm not funny.
Long live the Admiral!
Long live!
Gather the lads!
6'2", Steph. 6'2". Thank you. Don't forget the 2.
I'll follow ye to the 7 hells, Admiral!
You're not gonna remember that? Oh. No. I don't talk over movies. I don't talk over TV shows either. I'd rather just watch. But it's a little bit difficult when you've got... I'm reading chat and obviously the game. Like, obviously that... It's good that it's got subtitles because I can read it at the same time as like talking over it. Don't have legs. What are those? Oh, that's my knee. But what is connected to my knee? God, no. It's fine, it's fine. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Laminsa is plagued by 2 beast tribes. The first is fish like Sahagin. And the primal, Leviathan. What was the Garlean's primal? Does anyone know? Because I wrote down Garleans because they were enemy in Ulder, but they didn't say a primal. Do they have one that they summon? The second are the kobolds. Do you want? Yeah. I'm writing all the primals down, just so I can primal titan. Is this spoilers? Oh, is it like big spoilers? I mean, you'll find out. Okay. Is there a reason why they didn't tell me? The Titan. Okay. If they didn't tell me for a reason, I'll just put a question mark down. As if the Beast Tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Laminson's backyard. And that is to say, naught of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions. And while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Laminsons are to have any hope of extending the empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom Standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. A capable adventurer like you will be a valuable addition to their crew, is beyond question. All will be revealed in time. Okay. I thought I'd ask. The fact that you didn't just say and said it was very spoilery. I appreciate that. I just thought I missed it. So well, this is Manphilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service has now concluded? A moment ago, you say. What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies. Well, delighted, though, we are to have them here at Waken Sands. It would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Okay. Fast travel me there, then. Oh, they didn't fast travel me there. Okay. Okay, if we choose to teleport to here, 386. Let's do it. I have MGP vouchers. I have gold saucer tickets. I have Vesper Bay Aetheryte tickets. Well, that would save me a lot of time and money. Toast, hello, welcome in. How are you? Yogo, I'm gonna get heading up now, man. Sorry I wasn't here for the long tonight. Have a good rest of your stream and hopefully see you soon. Sammy, no worries at all. I'm glad you can make it to the stream and hopefully see you again soon. Take care and have a good night. Story give you them? Okay, that makes sense. Need to keep making sure then. Right, let's enter the solo. And let's hand in this quest. Welcome back, Sewell. Were the Grand Company leader's words as illuminating as you'd had hoped? A. Each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, Sewell. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the company officers your answer.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies.
As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
Fair enough.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
But how are you doing today?
My lady!
We are to escort you.
Does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Okay. Ah, I take it the Elder Seed's words have touched your heart. Have you resolved to entwine your destiny with that of the Twin Adder? You have chosen wisely, my friend. The Elder Seer will be overjoyed. Without further ado, let us speak of practical matters. In order to complete the enrollment procedure, you must report to the Adder's Nest. I dare say you know it well from your wanderings in New Gridania. I give your name to the personnel officer there, and he will guide you through the formalities. I have no doubt but that your deeds will bring great honor to our order. Yeah, I think it was Juniper that suggested it, so I just accepted it. I didn't actually add it personally, but I think Juniper has that one and was like, yeah, you should get it. So I accepted the suggestion. When next we meet in Gridania, I shall be proud to call you brother. Okay, so we need to head to